Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 6 of my Man United career mode. Now today, I just first of all wanted to say apologies that this video didn't get up in time like it usually does because I had like training and then I had to go out this morning, so it's going to be out a few hours later than usual. But that also brings me on to my next question, and let me know in the comments, what is the best time for me to upload these videos? Do I upload them kind of around lunchtime, around 2 o'clock like I'm doing at the moment? Is it best in the evening? Let me know in the comments. If you can, convert the time into UK time so I don't have to convert everybody's time individually into the UK time, just so that kind of helps me out a little bit. If you can do that, then please do. So yeah, leave a comment, let me know what is the ideal time for me to upload these videos. Well, let's get on with this episode. We have the game against Crystal Palace. It's a home match. We're going to sim it. We're also going to just basically go with this team. To be honest, it's our starting 11, and it should be enough to really beat Crystal Palace at home. We're currently top of the league, ahead of Newcastle, so we should really be able to beat Crystal Palace here, but we'll have to see how we get on. Rooney starts this game, and so does Depay and Pedro in that front three. Jones scores after 8 minutes. That's brilliant news. Ramos is actually up to 89 overall now. I don't know if you saw that a second ago. Delaney's got an equaliser somehow, 29th minute. Nearly at half time, and we are now. It's 1-1 still, and this isn't looking too good. Phil Jones, red card. Pedro gets the second though, luckily, and we are winning 2-1, but we do have only 10 men on the pitch at the moment. This won't be good if they get an equaliser. Schweinsteiger gets 3-2. Wow, that was a late one. 84th minute, 2 minutes after McCarthy made it 2-2, and it finishes 3-2. A dramatic game, but yeah, disappointed about the Phil Jones sending off because now he can't play Arsenal, which was our next game. So yeah, a bit disappointed in that, but at least we got the win, even though it was only a very narrow win. Do you know what? We're going to go with pretty much exactly the same team. Again, we'll put Lindegaard in goal. De Gea's just coming back into training, I think, now, so he might be good for the next game after Arsenal. Phil Jones is also, sorry, not Phil Jones, Chris Smalling is also nearly back, so that is good news. Same with Freddie Guiron, actually, he's coming back very shortly. That's the team I'm going to go with, though. We do have the game against Arsenal, like I say, to play. I think it's an away match. Is it an away match? Yes, it is. We are going to play the match. Hopefully we can get a win and try and beat Arsenal. Giroud and Welbeck start this game. That's a very unusual tactic. Maybe Welbeck's playing on the left, who knows, but they don't usually go with 2 up front. No way. No, how has that gone in? He's just scored a screamer. Olivier Giroud. What? He's just had a strike from so far away. Thought it was going wide. It looked like it was going wide, and suddenly it just dips in. And what happened there? Picks it up in midfield. Nice little 1-2 there, I think, with Sanchez. Smacks it in. Easy as that. They're winning 1-0. That is not a good start for us. Can we do anything from this corner? Looks like it. Oh, Diakite with the goal. That is what he brings in the middle. I forgot to mention that he was starting this game. What a header that is to get us back into the game. Pedro with the corner, and a simple little head-in from Diakite. Brilliant leap as well. Arsenal defenders didn't really do anything at all. Czech didn't move, and it should have been saved off the line by whoever that was. Come on, back in this game now. 1-1. We can, I imagine, probably get another goal actually before half time to try and put us in the lead. That would be nice. Juan Mata trying to find Pedro this time. Oh, and again, we've not managed to get through. So many chances that we've just not been good enough, and it is the end of the first half now. We are still drawing 1-1. Not been particularly clinical enough going into the last third of the pitch, which is a bit of a shame because we've had a numerous amount of chances really, we're just not really taking them. We might need to change things a little bit. Mata's looking really tired. We're going to bring on Di Maria, which is an alright sub, isn't it? Di Maria on. And I think we might also bring on a different centre mid. I don't really want to bring on Fellaini actually in centre mid. I think I'll bring on Darmain and take off Pedro. Darmain tends to play quite well, so give him another shot in this game against Arsenal. No way, Giroud's gone and got a second. We're only like 5 or 6 minutes in, he's got a second again. This is just really poor from our defence. I came up too much, I think, with Ramos, which is so tempting to do because Ramos is quite a quick defender, and Giroud's just found the space really that Ramos has left. The pass has gone through and he's just slotted it past Lindegaard. Now 2-1, disappointing. We do need to find a goal from somewhere here now though, don't we? Di Maria trying to find Rooney, has done. There's got no support in the middle at the moment. Rooney's still trying to find a way through. Wayne Rooney, saved by checking out for a corner. There's only 12 minutes left. I don't really know where that time's gone, to be honest. It has gone pretty quickly. We do need to try and find ourselves another goal. I don't have huge options on the bench really in terms of attacking players. Fellaini's probably our best bet, but will he be any good up front? We'll have to see, I suppose. Maybe try and get him on in a minute. Depay with the cross in. Schweinsteiger's leaps and it's gone over the bar, and it's time to bring on, I think, Fellaini. Play him as a striker. In fact, no, there's Hernandez, isn't there? Hernandez I'm actually going to go for. That maybe is the more suitable option, unless I put like Wayne Rooney in centre mid, which I think I might do actually. Put Wayne Rooney and Schweinsteiger in there. Hernandez up front, I think it just makes a little bit more sense. 5 minutes added on time. Rodriguez to try and launch one. Darmain's found it. Come on, Hernandez, let's get people forward. There's only 2 of us forward here. Darmain's still going. Darmain must be. Oh, straight at check. What was that? Oh, how did it end up there? And that was not 5 minutes. Oh my god, I told you it was 5 minutes added on when they literally just added it on. That was not 5 minutes. How have we lost that game? 2-1. That's not good, considering we had 10 shots, 5 on target, which was more than Arsenal. Yeah, disappointing result, that one. At least we are still top of the league, 2 points in front of the next 3 teams, Chelsea, Arsenal and Newcastle. Man City are in 5th at the moment as well. They are, I think, 4 points behind us. It might have been 3. A management offer from Scotland. I will reject that. We've got an injury because it's the international break at the moment. Rodriguez is out for 3 days with a bruised rib, so there's no issues there really. Should be back in time. Phil Jones is also back from his suspension, which is good news. So he is available for the next game against Hull. This is the team we're going to be putting out for the game against Hull. I'm going to sim that game though, purely because it's a home game and we should beat Hull really. Rojo comes into the team. De Gea starts one of his first games actually. I don't know whether it's the first game, but it's one of them anyway. He's not played that many this season. And other than that, I think that's pretty much exactly the same, the team. Just those 2 changes of Rojo and De Gea. Hopefully we can get a win. I mean, we've got a better keeper in net, so you'd imagine it should be a little bit easier when simming games now, but we'll have to see how we get on. I'm just really after no injuries or suspensions. That is really what I'm hoping for, because we've got a cup game against Southampton coming up after this, and then we have Southampton in the league after that as well. So not easy, those 2 games. We'll have to see how we get on in this one though. Hernandez has scored, then Rooney scores from the penalty spot, so it's now 1-1. 2-1, Depay scores in the 40th minute into the second half. We are still winning 2-1, 30 minutes to go, and can we find a 3rd goal to put us a bit further in the lead? Yes, Depay with his 2nd of the match and the 3rd in the game. Rojo with a straight red, which isn't much of an issue, but it's annoying anyway, and it does finish 3-1. Guarin came on a little bit later on after recovering from his injury. So, we won the game 3-1, decent win. We again conceded another goal. We keep on conceding goals, which isn't good, because I don't know why we're doing that when we have such a good defence with Ramos in there, Coleman, Rodriguez, and in that case it was Rojo, but he had been sent off. So I don't know, I'm not really too sure why we concede so many goals when simming. It's not usual to do that when you're playing against a lower league team or a lower team in the league anyway. And yeah, let's play this game against Southampton. It's in the quarter-finals of the Capital One Cup. It should be an interesting game, this one, because Southampton really can play well or not very well at all, so we'll have to see which one they end up doing. I wonder whether Pella starts, actually. That might be an interesting one. I might start Man.Utd for this game, because if Pella's starting, then it'll be a little bit better if I have another big centre-back as well. Let's start out the team, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, this is the team I'm going to go with. It's heavily changed, to be honest. Virtually every player is different other than Ramos. Lindegaard starts in goal, Ramos and Man.Utd at centre-back, Shaw starts just to kind of rub it in to Southampton, and Jones starts at right-back. Schweinsteiger actually also does remain in his position alongside Guarin, Herrera in front of them, Correa starts in striker, Januzaj and Darmain on the wings. And this is the bench, pretty much what you'd expect really. No Rooney because he's not particularly much of an impact player as we've seen really in the last few games. Let's get on with the game though, see how we get on with this cup team, and yeah, see whether we can beat Southampton away. Januzaj trying to find Correa, he has done. Correa, can he cut inside Yoshida? Correa to shoot, and right at Fraser Forster, and the rebound again was saved by him. A little bit disappointed, should have done a lot better with that one, and probably should have been a goal. Januzaj again trying to find Correa, that's a brilliant pass. Can we finish this one off the post and in 1-0? Brilliant finish from Correa, he's done more than Wayne Rooney already this season, and he's only really played 1 or 2 games. Very good little finish off the post and in. And we're beating Southampton 1-0. The credit for the goal really must go to Januzaj because it was just a brilliant pass from midfield. Schweinsteiger through to Darmain. It's really the first we've seen of him in this game. Cuts inside. Darmain not on his favoured left foot and he slots it past the keeper. I thought I'd left it too long and wouldn't shoot again. And we've managed to make it 2-0. Brilliant finish though from Darmain. To say it was on his weaker foot as well. Came inside. Defenders didn't touch him or even go near him, to be honest. And just slots it home past Fraser Forster. 2-0. Correa trying to outpace the centre-backs. Can he find, I think it's Schweinsteiger in there. Schweinsteiger 3-0 straight from kick-off. We won it back. And again, another goal just before half-time. It's turning into a bit of a thrashing here with my cup team. And it's 3-0. The reason why Schweinsteiger has been playing so often is because I'm really impressed with him in-game. Him and Schneiderlin have actually been quite good in the middle of the park. It's been a very good performance from them. They're nice big players. They're also not really slow, actually. I thought Schweinsteiger would have been slower, but he's not felt really slow. So, yeah, impressive from them. It's also half-time at the moment, like you can see. Yeah, 3-0 is a very good result at the moment. I've got a feeling that, like usual, the goals will probably dry up a little bit, but we are going to change things around slightly. We're going to bring on Schneiderlin, just take off Guarin and try and protect him a little bit. We'll also bring on Chris Smalling. This is his first appearance back from injury, I think. And other than that, I think we'll pretty much keep it the same. I'd imagine Hernandez will come on at some point for Correa, but for now we're just going to keep it exactly the same other than those two changes. How has that happened? Another goal I wasn't expecting. I can't believe that. I thought it was going wide again or over or something like that. I think it's gone in the top corner instead. I think it's Jay Rodriguez. 3-1. They've scored from a free kick. Not directly, but the cross in. And I just wasn't commentating because I didn't expect it to be a chance or even a goal. So yeah, let's watch it back on the replay because I wasn't expecting that one at all. It was just basically a little cross in from the free kick. You'll be able to see it here. Davis takes the free kick and Jay Rodriguez outleaps us all and it goes in the top corner. It just flies in there. Somehow he outleaps Diakite, which makes no sense. But anyway, they have now got themselves a goal back and it's 3-1. I want to try and get Diakite in there because he's our main threat. We'll go crowd the keeper and hopefully... Does he move near it? No, he doesn't move near the keeper. He moves away from the keeper, if anything. Darmain's in there anyway, and it's out to Schweinsteiger. Hit with his left foot and out for another corner. Correa is being found by Januzaj yet again. Correa takes the strike. We're going to make one final change in this game. I really want to bring on Juan Mata, but what I'm going to do is I think I'll keep Correa on. And I'll just take off Herrera and bring on Hernandez. And we'll give Correa another chance, except this time in centre attacking mid. So hopefully he can play fairly well there as well. We'll have to see how he gets on. Look at the space he's found again. Correa's through, takes a strike, and sadly he hasn't scored. We've had way too many chances here. I mean, we probably could be winning by 6 goals, 5 or 6 goals, something like that. We have had that many chances, so we've just not been able to finish them. But it looks like we will be getting a win, so it's not hugely disappointing at the moment. Go on, there we go. That's more like the pace I'm after. Cuts inside. Hernandez, oh my god, he's been on the pitch about 3 minutes. He's probably had the best chance of the game. Oh my days. And he smacks the bar. This reminds me of his performance actually in the Champions League qualifying games, if any of you guys watched that. I'm assuming you probably did with you. Quite a lot of you being Man U fans that watch this series. Yes, well played Schweinsteiger. Hernandez can now capitalise through to Januzaj. Another opportunity for him. Come on, please score this. Ugh. Too hesitant there. That was more my fault than his, I think. Can't believe that. Januzaj's just pulled up at the top of the screen. He wasn't even on the ball or anything. He's just pulled up jogging. I can't believe it. Hopefully he's not out for too long. Might just be a small injury. Hernandez again with another chance. Inside must be. Oh, finally we've managed to get the 4th goal. Hernandez, the super sub, makes it 4-1. That is a very good win against Southampton. Could have been more, like I've said before, but we've managed to get plenty of goals anyway. And just slots it underneath Fraser Forster in the end. 4-1. Hernandez wants more. Into the 90th minute still. We've not even been told they added on time. It doesn't look like there will be. And that is the end of the game. It is 4-1. That is how it finishes. Very good result against Southampton. We've had loads of chances. You can see there on the right hand side. 11 shots, 8 of them on target. So we have had plenty of chances. We probably should have scored 6 maybe. 6 or 7, and we are through into the next round, which is the semi-final of the Capital One Cup, and it looks like it might be Sunderland. Again, it could be Sunderland, it could be Hull. it could be Wigan, who knows, the tournament tree never gets it right. Wales want me now. Pretty much every single home nations team other than England want me. So yeah, I just reject that one straight away. And we are going to sim the game against Southampton. This is going to be the final game of this episode, and I will sim it. We are going to go for, I think, a slightly more defensive formation. We'll stick Hernandez, I think. Oh no, we'll go Wayne Rooney because we're simming it. We'll pretty much just go for our best team on paper in terms of like overalls and things like that. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. We'll put Pedro on the right hand side, Depay on the left. In the middle, we'll probably have Schneiderlin. No, well, do we have Schneiderlin and Schweinsteiger? Yeah, we'll go for that purely because Schweinsteiger's 89 rated. And we'll go for Rojo at the back. And I think other than that, we're pretty much good with De Gea in goal as well. We'll put Lindegaard on the bench. And I think that is the team I want to go out with. Yes, it is. Let's go with it. We are going to sim against Southampton. Hopefully we can beat them. It's an away match, so it's going to be tricky. And we probably won't be able to score many. But we're going to go with it anyway and see whether we can beat them 2 games in a row. Let's go. Let's see how we get on against Southampton. Pretty much, I think, the same team for them. Yeah, pretty much exactly the same. Cedric, who I actually put on through the transfers thing, has just been booked. And we are 40 minutes in without a goal. Into the second half, still 0-0. Hernandez on, Rooney off. Hernandez scores the super sub 2 minutes after being brought on. Bertrand gets injured. Klein comes on. Guardos. Is it Guardos or Gardos? Comes off. Their signing, their new signing, I think, makes it 1-1, and that is how it finishes. It finishes 1-1. Again, another 2 points dropped in this case, and it's not particularly good. We're still 3 points ahead of Chelsea, though, so we have got a little bit of a gap between us and second place, but still, it would have been nice to win that game. A little bit disappointing that we didn't, but it was an away match, and we've got a game against Liverpool now. That will be played in the next episode. If you could start leaving your suggestions for players that I should try and sign. I've pretty much decided on listing, wait, it's not actually listed thinking about it, but Di Maria's going. So I've got the money from Di Maria. Potentially other players that could go. Pedro, I think, might be going. A, because he's not played that well. B, because in real life he's at Chelsea now, so there's no point of me having him in the team. The reason why I signed him was because I thought Man United would be getting him. They didn't get him, so we may as well get rid of him, I think. So we need to think of a replacement for Pedro and Di Maria's replacement as well. I was thinking Neymar, Bale, Ronaldo, those sort of players, really. We'll try and go for those sort of players. Other players I might be getting rid of, Daley Blin. I don't think I'll play him that often. And I can't think of any other players, to be honest. The rest of them I pretty much want to keep. Maybe Fellaini if I get someone tall in the team to replace him. And yeah, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, then please go hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe as well in order to support the channel and me. And yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.